Hello everyone, myself Anamika Tiwari, teaching associate from Department of Biotechnology, Rama University. Today I am going to give a lecture on microbiology. So what is microbiology? Microbiology is the study of living organisms under the microscopic size, means the organisms which are very size, which cannot be seen by the naked eyes. The study terms that it is the microbiology. Okay. So there is the history. History is that first topic of microbiology is historical perspective. So how, from where, from these microorganisms studies come, or how we are going to learn about this microbiology or microorganisms. So first of all, we have to read about the history. What is the history of microbiology? So history comes from the three main eras. First is discovery era, second is golden era, and third is modern era. Discovery era tells that how the microorganisms have been discovered, plus from where they have been isolated and from where they have been named. So very first scientist was Aristotle. Aristotle given the term of microorganisms, and he has also derived that microorganisms are very little minute living organisms which cannot be seen by the naked eyes. During the BCs, before Christ's birth, that is 384 to 322 BCs, Aristotle discovered that he was the first microbiology, father of microbiology, and he stated that the living organisms could develop from non-living objects. Rather than, he also explained that how microorganisms are being coming from or being isolated from other sources. Next, there was Robert Bacon. Robert Bacon in 13th century, he described about the diseases which are caused by the microorganisms. Means different microorganisms were isolated during the discovery era, and from that Robert Bacon has termed that these microorganisms are responsible to cause the disease. Third was Antony van Leeuwenhoek. So Antony van Leeuwenhoek was the main scientist who discovered the microscope for these living organisms to be seen. Okay, so he was the father, he was known as the father of microbiology, first father of microbiology, and he stated that to observe, he also observed, he was the first scientist to observe the microorganisms like bacteria and protozoa. Okay, so during his research in 1674, he observed that the bacteria, or he termed as the bacteria as protozoas as animalcules. Animalcules are nothing but the bacteria, the very little organisms which cannot be seen by the naked eyes. He termed them as animalcules, like little animals which cannot be seen from the naked eyes. That's why he developed the microscope. So after the discovery, he also isolated these microorganisms from the rainwater, such as rainwater and ponds and different sources, to identify them how bacteria or how these animalcules how these animalcules are coming from the sources, and how they can be isolated and how they can cause the diseases or infections. So during the discovery era, the main contribution was of Antony van Leeuwenhoek. He discovered the first microscope, his own microscope, for the identification of living organisms. After that, there was the golden era. In golden era, the main contribution was different scientists. The first is Louis Pasteur. In 1822 to 1895, he discovered different type of bacteria and their infections. He also discovered the pasteurization. He also termed the germ theory of diseases. So his contribution is very vast in microbiology in golden era condition. He introduced the sterilization technology. Sterilization is the technique by which we sterilize or we kill the microbes which are present on the objects. He also developed the stream sterilizer, hot air oven and autoclave. These sterilizer, hot air oven and autoclave are the equipments or machines which are used for the sterilization of any objects like glasswares, your forceps or beakers which are present in the lab. Next, he also described the method of pasteurization of milk. So what is the pasteurization of milk? He boiled the milk in above giving the hot temperature, 100 degrees Celsius temperature, to identify about the microbes or the bacteria which are present inside the milk. They can, if they can be dead during the temperature condition, means if we boil the milk, the bacteria which is present inside the milk, it will be killed or it will be sterilized because of the temperature, because of the high temperature we are providing to the microbe or we are giving to the milk in the boiling condition. Second is contributed for vaccine development against several diseases such as anthrax, cholera and rabies. See, during the golden era, there were many diseases coming from the different areas. The scientists have researched that these infections are caused, or these diseases are caused from the animalcules. So Aristotle, what did Aristotle and Antony van Leeuwenhoek name them animalcules, like and living objects or living organisms or small little living organism which causes these infections, but they haven't identified them properly. So Louis Pasteur, what did Louis Pasteur identified these infections, from where these infections are being caused, and he also identify different type of diseases which are caused by the bacteria such as anthrax, bacillus, cholera, which are causing the infections. Next, he postulated the germ theory of diseases. What is germ theory of diseases? Germ theory, the infections which are caused by the germs or different type of protozoas. So different infections are being caused, different diseases are being caused by the bacteria. So he also postulated them as a germ theory of diseases. Third is introduced the liquid media concept. So what is the liquid media? Liquid media is the concept by which bacteria, we can isolate them and we can identify or we can grow in that media. There is a media which is being used in microbiology lab for the development or identification and for the growth of the different type of bacteria. So Louis Pasteur was the main scientist and who is also known as the father of microbiology during the golden era. Now our second scientist during the golden era is Robert Koch. Robert Koch is known as the father of bacteriology. Father of bacteriology, why bacteriology? Because he has identified different type of bacteria and also the infections which are caused by, also the infections and diseases which are caused by that bacteria, from that bacteria. So he got the Nobel Prize in year 1905 from the discovery of the tubercle bacilli. Tubercle bacilli is the bacillus bacteria who cause the different infections in the human beings or in the living organisms. He introduced the solid media from the culture of the bacterium and use of agar. Methods of isolation of bacteria in the pure culture. Methods of isolation of bacteria in the pure culture. Pure culture means we isolate the bacteria from the pure culture, is the culturing condition by which we can isolate the different type of bacteria which are causing the infections or diseases in the living organisms. He also described the hanging drop method for the mortality of organisms. Hanging drop method is a technique by which we can identify the mortality condition of the presence of the bacteria which are being isolated from the different type of sources. He had also introduced the staining techniques by using aniline dyes. The first staining technique was done by Robert Koch by using the aniline dye. Robert Koch has given the different type of postulates for the identification of the microorganisms or the identification of the bacteria which cause the infection to the healthy patients itself. He has given the 4 postulates for the identification of the infections which are caused from the unhealthy person to the healthy person, or the bacteria is being transferred from the unhealthy person to the healthy person. So he has given the 4 postulates.